Yeah, I kind of forgot to add this into the if you're gonna fuck up video. Yeah, it's parties. You know, it's summer. There's a lot of fucking parties, and basically, people that I know, they all been having parties, and they for some reason they invite their exes. I mean, I understand you could be friends with your exes, and then there's people that break up and like you want to be friends with your exes, and then sometimes you want to have a party and you don't want no problems. You would just invite whoever you invite and just tell them don't bring anybody. I mean, I had this hypothetical question because my friend Julia was talking about how she was watching some shit. I don't know. We Lifetime movies. Lifetime movies make no fucking sense, but make sense to a certain degree, right? She's talking about if somebody had this party, and then they brought their new old lady to a party, and like the old bitch wasn't feeling it. This, that, and the third. And I was like, well, she should have told the nigga, don't bring any bitches to my party. I don't want to see you with nobody. And Julia's like, well, that doesn't make any sense. If I wouldn't go to that party. And I'm like, yo, if I invite you somewhere and I tell you, don't bring your man, I don't like him, you're gonna just not come? And she's like, well, why would you do something like that? I'm like, well, if you don't like a nigga, you don't like a nigga. You really don't have to explain yourself. But another friend of mine, she had a party, and she like, I'm inviting my ex, do you think he's gonna come? And I'm like, no, that nigga's not gonna come. Why the fuck would he come? Shit, the only reason I went is because I didn't want to hear about how I didn't come. Truthfully, I didn't want to fucking go to the party. I didn't want to do anything. But last time I missed a party this bitch threw, she fucking did not speak to me for 2 weeks and came up with all kind of reasons why I didn't go. Yo, dead ass, sometimes you just don't want to fucking go. You ever wake up someday and you're just like, you know what, I'm supposed to be somewhere, fuck it, I don't want to go. I don't have to explain myself. I'm not 10 years old. I don't fucking want to go. No, dead ass. So I'm like, good, alright, I'm coming. I came. Dude, he did not show up. And I'm like, see, I told you he wasn't gonna fucking show up. Why? Because you want to be friends with him. He is your ex. He does not want to deal with you at all anymore. Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you break up and it's just done. You just finish, But you see, me being homo, I see a lot of lesbians, they break up and they want to be friends, and there's like this whole thing, and you see people in the same spots, or y'all have mutual friends, so everybody wants to get along, and sometimes deep down there's still that female bitchiness inside where it's like, I don't want to see this bitch, and I don't want to see any new bitch she wants to bring. I don't want to deal. You just don't go. Now, recently, a friend of mine had a party. I did not go to this party. I did not have to explain why I did not go to this party, because they are mature enough to know I don't want a fucking problem. Now, everybody else will ask, why didn't you go? Like, I didn't go. Well, no problem. We'll go somewhere after the fact. But no. This other fool shows up, brings her fucking girl. I'm like, damn, y'all attached at the fucking hip. All they do is lamp in the corner. And in case you don't know what lamp means, if you're lamping, you are basically standing sedentary in the same location all night doing nothing but emitting heat and lighting up the room like a fucking lamp. Now, I'm like, that's fine, that's cool if everybody gets along, but if you're just dragging some new bitch don't nobody care about to like every place y'all go, that's kind of strange. And it's like, okay, I was at a house party, and I went, and I brought a friend of mine. We're friends. There's only like 4 people that I could bring anywhere in the world because I know they won't have no problems. I'm standing there, and I'm like, so-and-so coming, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, watch, they gonna bring their girl. Dead ass, he shows up with this woman. Do they like introduce and mingle with the rest of the fucking party? Hell no. I'm like, she's walking around trying to introduce herself. He's ducking and dodging all the bitches that he used to fuck. Then he talks to me for a couple of minutes. He's like, yeah, I came, I knew he was gonna see you, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm trying to talk to this woman who is like, walk in the room, you see the wallpaper, you notice it, but the next day when you go home, you don't remember what it looked like, you don't remember nothing about it. And it's like, okay, that's your girl, alright, that's fine, I understand. But I'm like, if y'all ain't gonna mingle, if y'all ain't gonna party, why come to this party? you're disrespecting everybody here by just standing there. I'm like, how you gonna do that? First rule of party etiquette, whoever party it is, you're gonna have to party with them a little bit. Something's gonna have to go down. We're not just gonna stand there and like deal with you and Casper the Friendly Ghost, who's gonna disappear as soon as y'all break up. You know, cause if I show up somewhere, niggas gonna be like, okay, Kai was here. Kai did some shit. Some strangers might meet me. They will remember Kai was there. I met a bitch named Kai. She did blah 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 blah. Something will go on. There is an interaction. But with her, it was like, who is that? So-and-so's girl. How they meet? You don't fucking know. That's supposed to get cleared up the first time you introduce somebody. They're not supposed to stand there with their mouth open like this all night. You just kind of screw face them like, damn, you broke up with so-and-so and just grabbed the first bitch you could find up off the street, huh? Yo, seriously, couples, exes, parties, I'm like, yo, sometimes it just has to end. And if you break up with somebody and they delete you off MySpace, don't have a shit fit and be like, why you delete me? Oh, we ain't fucking no more, so we can't be friends at all. No, sometimes we just can't. Sometimes, like, yeah, the only thing you were good for was finding me a fucking $20 smoke. Okay, yeah, babysit you. And then juggle this new bitch that's in the corner here. I can't do it. And then, you know, if you see your ex somewhere and they with somebody else, there's these types that just stand there seething. Like, oh, she already fucking somebody else already. And I'm here alone. Now I feel stupid. Like, it's fucking, if you ever hear the song Ni Una Sola Palabra by Paulina Rubio, there is a part in the song where it's like, she's getting dressed, she's like mad fly, she's gonna go to this party and like bag some nigga that she used to fuck ages ago, and he's with some new bitch and they ain't even thinking about her. And I'm like, yo, dead ass, you gotta go in places thinking like that. It's like, yo, I'm gonna go alone, I'm gonna be alone. If she with somebody else, I'm gonna leave her alone. I can't be a hater. No. Sometimes it's just over dramatic. Then who has to deal with it? The fucking 20% of people that are your actual friends that you gotta fucking cry at, which is fucking aggravating. So just stop doing it to yourself. If you don't want to go somewhere, don't go. If you don't want to see somebody, don't see them. And people, stop inviting motherfuckers that you want to be friends with places if you know that you done did them dirty and they don't want to be friends with you. Just leave it the fuck alone, okay? Seriously. It's the end all be all. Fucking carry on with your life.